Hold up.
It's
I'm gonna
Brazil.
ask my...
Rio's happening.
Oh, yeah.
All the
Okay,
internet's sucking right now.
Have you guys ever talked about the Olympics on any of the past podcasts?
Kind of. We can talk about it more.
A few things here and there.
We've not actually got into it.
Yeah, I mean, not literally.
Sports.
I'm not an athlete. Hey, so fucking bad. Awful joke. I can do better.
Get out of your own podcast.
Well,
Not
hey,
literally.
listen here, mate. Just so the audience knows, Jim is on the background recording for us today because apparently Skynet's trying to take down Tyler.
Don't fuck it up.
Called it.
Cool. So, fucking hell. Give me 1 second, guys.
1.
So, countdown?
Countdown.
Back, by the way. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Shifty podcast. I'm Luís, aka SpartanSloth, and today we have
Jim Servac, aka TJ1023.
Stuart Cox, aka Mass Headgear, or Andromeda Soldier on the Rooster Teeth website.
Okay, Tyler.
Tyler.
Still waiting.
Tyler went to go speak, ladies and gentlemen. His bubble showed up.
Apologies. I'm broken.
Is Tyler killed?
I'm
Tyler.
fine.
You
I
have,
am fine.
10 minutes to get it working.
It sounds like you're using your old microphone. Shut up. And Jim.
Oh, Jim in the comments fucking got him.
Okay, I'll be his little translator because he's aiming at me. You're British. Of course you're broken.
I feel really
you.
bad for that one as well.
Well,
Oh, right, yeah,
you're
Stuart's
American. Deal with it. Yeah.
I don't like it when mummy and daddy fight.
Yeah. We should get used to stuff
Never
like
mind
that.
what I was gonna say. So, Tyler, care to introduce yourself?
Oh, yeah, that's something I haven't done yet.
We're saving.
There was technical difficulties
Apparently,
earlier.
Tyler had.
So,
Right.
from this point on,
Right,
I'm known
so-
as Technical Diff. New username, fuck it.
Technical difficulties, shit, Tyler.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry.
Cool.
I just had an issue with my sound card. It's no
Speaking
big
of
deal.
your username, Tyler, there is something I want to bring up.
Uh-huh.
I called a while ago, and you were like, "Oh, boo, no!" And then you went ahead and did exactly what I suggested. Back when
What?
we were discussing the gamer tags that Xbox was recycling and all that, you said that TDBTyler was not available. I suggested you did the same thing I did with the SpartanSloth, so put the TDBTyler. And you were like, yeah, but I don't want to compromise, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward to like a couple of days ago, you were like, oh, guys, I have a new gamer tag. Guess what the fuck it is?
Okay, for the audience, I guess you can add me at the TDBTyler, but...
Oh, shit, right. Do you want to bleep that out? We can
No, that's
just-
exactly why I made it the way it is. But the difference is, and I'm willing to defend myself here, is for me to change what I originally had, which was TieFlap, to the TDBTyler, I would have had to pay $10 for it and give Microsoft all these details that I didn't particularly want to do. I completely forgot that I've got a new email address after a few years of using it. I've not actually thought about doing this, that I didn't have an Xbox account attached to. And it's my personal one. So I was like, well, why don't I just create a new account? I don't have to pay to have the TDBTyler as a name then. And it's completely separated from personal stuff, you know? So, not quite the same.
Still, it's the TDBTyler.
It's
Ha.
the TDBTyler because for some reason the original TDBTyler that I didn't know existed hasn't touched his bloody gamer tag in God knows how long, and it's still not available.
Hey, Tyler,
Yeah, what's up?
you are very welcome.
Yeah.
And speaking of Xbox, we should probably try to cover the first topic of today, which is games with gold for August.
Yay!
Yay!
Cool. So who actually knows what they are?
I do, Tyler. I do.
Thank
anyone
you.
else is aware of what is available?
On the Xbox One, it's WWE 2K16, right?
Yeah. So the lineup for this month, it's I'm gonna fuck up this name so bad. There's Orochi Ultimate 3.
Warriors Orochi. Yeah, that was on it. Wasn't that on it before? I remember Jim mentioning it.
That was a rumor, but then it wasn't that one. It's like for last month or for this month, thought it was gonna be Warriors Orochi, but it wasn't. Are you guys getting any background noise?
Not really.
Just a little bit, but not. It's not really overpowering anything.
Technical difficulties on my end as well. So yeah, it's Warriors Orochi Ultimate 3, WWE 2016, and Spelunky and Evo HD, which apparently has a bag with a baseball bat. Interesting.
Yeah, the only one I'd even have any information on is WWE 2K16, and that's only because I like the franchise that they've set up. But other than that, I've never played any of the other games. I've wanted to get into Spelunky, but I was just like, eh.
It looks fun, but you really need like a team of people to constantly play that, I reckon. That's Spelunky. That's the one where you like kind of dig around through like these fucking mines and shit, right?
That's like the Indiana Jones kind of game, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely need like someone you can play with that with on the regular. Otherwise it's not worth even really considering. Playing it at randoms can't be fun.
So for this lineup, I saw some footage of Warriors Orochi back when it was a rumor. It seems potentially interesting. It's like a game that's a crossover of Dynasty Warriors with something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I haven't played that one yet. It's already available, but I've been having far too much fun with Red Dead Redemption, so I haven't got around to it yet. But it might be good. Maybe. I don't know. I want to be careful now because last time I said the game was going to be shit and it wasn't. So then again, I was right about Zeros. Zeros was a fucking piece of shit.
I'll happily.
Man, I'm so mad at that.
Your connection must be all over the place, but like, I'll happily take the bullet for you and say if you remotely enjoyed Dynasty Warriors, then get Warriors Orochi. If you're not into that, well, you might still enjoy it, but maybe. Not definite.
My connection is pretty shit. Shit.
That is unfortunate that you're the host.
Yeah, I know. Oh well. But still, I am pretty excited for WWE 2016. Not exactly because of the game, like the fights and stuff, because of the character creation.
Oh, so you just want to do what Achievement Hunter did?
Kinda. I actually was thinking about doing something with that, but I don't know. I've been a little busy recently.
Quick question to
maybe
everyone that's here. That includes Jim if he wants to be involved. I don't know if he's even listening to us.
Who is Jim? Is he the invisible presence recording all we're saying? That is terrifying.
Have you guys been watching the Achievement Hunter tournament of WWE, and are you caught up with it at the moment? Because we're just before the finals.
Yes. I actually really like
all.
I really like Achievement Hunter's 2K videos, all going all the way back to when obviously even Ray was in them as well. I like the franchise anyway. I've been playing the WWE games since like Here Comes the Pain, which was like a 2000 PS2 game, I believe. So I absolutely like, and plus the WWE games are great in the fact that they always have the little errors, like the ladder gets kicked out the ring and like the ladder will like muck up on the ropes.
And it glitches out in the top turnbuckle.
It's like if anybody remembers Funhouse before Funhouse, like when they're inside gaming, they did a WWE video where one of the guys got attached to the ladder and started running around the audience. It was a really funny video. You should go back and watch it. But yeah, no, I love the current tournament. I was a little upset that I think it was who went through, wasn't it? And I was just like, damn it, really?
I love how like upset some people were when won, and then they had to explain like they already done the battle once, won. They had to like re-record it or something like that. And sorry if this is spoiling anything for anyone.
That was a really weird part of the edit. That was a really weird part of the edit where they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, guys, here's the real ending." It's just like, wait, what?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the final because as of yet the final hasn't come out, but we know the contestants.
So let's just recap. Who are the finalists again? It's
Wait. For everyone else here, is anyone else watching this or cares if we spoil it?
Oh, shit, I forgot. Yeah,
didn't even know what was going on. So go ahead.
Might not be worth it then. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it for Luís if in case he wants to watch it. I already spoiled
No,
one
really.
finale.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't really had much time to watch videos. Like, I'm trying to get days on the week or like one day, just binge watch everything. But yeah, the Achievement Hunter videos have been pretty long, so I'm not gonna get into that anytime soon. By the time I do, it's gonna be news to me again. So go ahead.
What about you, TJ?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I would say I'm gonna watch it, but I've known about the videos and the tournament stuff. I just haven't really had any major desire to watch it. At this point, I'm so far behind on Achievement Hunter stuff. I kind of just pick and choose what I want to watch.
Yeah, fair play. I will vote that. I'm not going to say any names, but I reckon the winner from the first round might win the final.
Okay, if we're doing that, then I reckon of everybody who's left out of those, I think one's a good shout. I reckon 3 will do really well. I reckon that's like a dark horse.
Well, that's the thing. Like I'm trying to remember who won the fourth one now. I think Oh yeah, no, I know. Remember, it's going to be between 1 and 4. I reckon. This is a weird way to explain it. Yeah.
You want to put money on it?
Don't tempt me.
Well, this is where, off.
One sec. Let me just cover all my bases. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now I can edit it in case I'm wrong.
Damn it, Tyler.
No, we're not taking money on this.
Tyler picks, edit insert number here. 4. Tyler has picked 4.
The tone completely changes. It's like, yeah, I'm going to totally pick number 2. You know, it's like, what? Sorry.
I'm going to predict that Wolverine wins. Yes, Wolverine.
You mean Wolverine? Wolverine!
Yes, Wolverine.
Sorry.
Yes.
Oh my god. Sorry that I'm recording in pain. I've got one of the biggest stomach cramps at the moment. It's not fun.
So, remember, I think I was on a podcast that I mentioned that people shouldn't do crack milkshakes. Tyler did not follow my advice.
I would hate to play like medical condition card here, but I actually have a reason why, and I can't really prevent it. Lesser known fact.
Sure.
Lesser known fact. This is probably the first time it's affected me on the podcast.
Next time, you're going to say you go poo like everyone else.
How dare you? No.
There's such private information about you.
Yeah, moving on.
Yes.
How do
Where
we move
were
on from
we?
Alright. I'll be the one to dictate the move into the Vocaloid speak then, unless anyone objects.
I do have one last thing to ask you guys, actually.
Go ahead.
One of the other games is Spelunky. What is Spelunky? I heard a lot about this game back when it was released. People were like, oh, Spelunky, blah, 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 but I have no clue what it is.
If I'm not mistaken, it's this fun little game. 2D, like, I want to say platformer, but to be honest, that's such a vague term. That's the best way to explain it. You dig for items and avoid traps and obstacles and enemies and stuff, trying to get to like deeper down into the underground or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Someone else cover for me.
It all sounds
failing
like an
English.
euphemism for sex.
It's not Dig Dug, but it's not Dig Dug.
Oh my god, that's just the best way of that's how I want every game explained. It's like you're doing a bit of digging, you're just avoiding traps, and I just want Luís in the back of every video game now, just going, "It's a euphemism for sex."
Like on every IGN report, it's like written in brackets.
Yeah, it's like parentheses. Insert sex euphemism here. It'd be great. Like Halo 5.
10 out of 10 best sex game ever.
But yeah, it's I was just thinking, could you imagine that? It's like you just do like that on every. You just do a take of that on every video game ever. It's like Halo 1. That you take a lady, and you insert her into the back of your head, and it's like insert lady here. It's like sex euphemism. But I haven't actually had the chance to play Spelunky. Just doing a full circle on it. It was a game that when it came out, I was intrigued because I believe they did a game time on it. I believe it was Bernie and his kids did a video for, what is it, Game Kids or whatever it was called, the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched a video on that.
And...
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Sorry, probably my connection. There was Game Kids and there was Game Time.
Ah, okay. Then I'm probably getting them confused between which one it was then, but there was definitely a Rooster Teeth related video with Bernie out there on Spelunky, and it looked a very good game. It looked aesthetically pleasing, but it was one of those where I was just like, I'm very much a sports and FPS kind of guy with like the occasional third-person shooter. So to me, Spelunky it wasn't any of those. And I was just like, I'll let it pass by. But it kind of reminds me just of like Indiana Jones, the game.
Cool. So wait, if I'm saying it's cool now, then and in a month from now I'm gonna hate it or not.
Yeah.
If it goes like with the same as my last predictions.
It's actually I would say quote unquote a known game, unlike the last few where you were like, what the hell is this? And it turned out to be good. So yeah, I think Spelunky's got a reputation that it can stand on.
Cool.
So should I explain why there was a technical difficulties at the start to gently tangent into the Vocaloid stuff?
Oh, go for it.
I was gonna let my Vocaloid actually introduce itself in lieu of me. Turns out I didn't have the input set up correctly, so you heard nothing. So there you go. Technology at its finest. It can be fantastic, it can be futuristic, but if Tyler doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, then it's not going to work.
Nice. That takes a lot of balls to do that. It's just like, oh yeah, by the way, I fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up. I can't deny it. There was a 10-second gap at the start that I edited down to like 1 second.
Yeah. I mean, it was totally fine. No one actually noticed. It was just like, hi, I did my little intro with a little special something on the end of it, and it's just like, Tyler. And just like the tumbleweed starts rolling across the screen.
Actually, should I leave in a gap for TJ to actually edit in tumbleweed across the screen?
I don't know. I mean, if we keep talking about it, do you think he'll actually do it?
I think he could always have tumbleweed on the screen somewhere.
We just did tumbleweed every time we talk. And it's just like the two Brits just go into a different world. It's just like a Wild West and the saloon doors open. It's like a tumbleweed. And
it's almost like opposite to like a Western thing you can think of. It's just two British people talking to each other.
I'll just have the sound effects from McCree's ult play.
Speaking of which, I'm surprised Blizzard isn't going to ban me, because I made that new account, the TDBTyler and all that, and the only game I've been playing on Overwatch is Lucio Ball, and it doesn't like hold any statistics on that. So okay. I'm now level 15, and I technically haven't played any matches on there. So I wonder if Blizzard will look at that and be like, "What?"
Obviously not.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not exactly cheating.
What's pissing me off is I really want to
being a little
get.
bitch.
I really, really want to get like the exclusive Lucio stuff at the moment. I'm not getting any of it. I've got McCree's American skin, so I was like, okay, that's something cool.
It's high noon.
It's high noon.
Luís, your mic sounds a little different.
Yeah, it might be lag.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, this will entertain you. You can unlock flags for the profile icon. I've got Greece's flag. I've got Brazil's flag. I've got USA's flag. And the only flag I give a damn about, being British, is the Union
European
Jack.
Union.
No, well, maybe not that one. But yeah, I want the Union Jack flag, and I'm not getting it, damn it.
It would have been really funny if you just turned around and said you had and the only flag I care about, and you just gone Spanish.
Yeah, the only flag I really care about is South Korea's, damn it.
The Island of Man. God damn it.
Oh, man. Actually, that's
The
got a pretty
Republic of
cool flag.
Ireland.
Guns.
Like, I was like, God damn, why have I got Brazil and America's flag and Greece's, but not the one that I actually live in?
Because Brazil is the best Zil. Wait, what?
What?
I
Unless
guess
you're
you're
an Olympic
right.
swimmer, apparently.
Oh.
Oh, no, they're just
Oh.
green with envy.
Oh. Fuck you, TJ. Hey, I read some stuff about the swimmers on attention. Sorry, I'll go back to vocal. But man, if what I saw was right, was not like some sort of crazy montage. Those swimming competitions were fucking insane. Congratulations to people who won, especially that lady who was like waiting for people to finish.
That must be like the most.
Was that really what happened? Like she was so fast, she was actually waiting for people to finish.
Hang on, which event are you talking about again?
Swimming in the Olympics.
There's a lot of swimming events.
There's only one part of the swimming I've actually kind of
Yes.
I caught notice of. I can't word. I'm sorry. That was the Michael Phelps race last night. That was the only one I've really been keeping track of, just because I found it such a fascinating race.
Did he get silver in that?
He did, but it was actually more the kind of the story behind the race that was kind of building up to it, in who won and what the difference was between them. So on a very quick tangent, I just want to say, so if you didn't see the race on the 100-meter fly, basically it was there was a Singapore swimmer called Joseph Schooling, and back in 2008 he met Michael Phelps as like a schoolboy, and last night he basically beat Michael Phelps in the fly.
I literally, like, only about 10 minutes ago saw it on Twitter, this picture of them standing by each other and then standing by each other again on the podium 8 years later.
It's such like, it's one of those moments in sport where you're just like, if you keep going, that's what happens. It's just like, holy crap.
If you're like an Olympic athlete, you better watch out who you shake hands with, because they might be after your next gold medal.
Like, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, 8 years from now, you watch. You will watch.
I will grow up to be a strong man, and I will beat you.
It's correct. Apparently, it is correct. The info I got, the name of the swimmer is Katie Ledecky. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. And
you must feel like such a boss to be able to stop, look back, and be like, "Yep, finished. Let me just check my watch and wait until you guys get around here, man."
Come on, I got a reservation for 7.
That is unless you forget that there's a second lap, and then you're like,
Or like you finish the test and you forget to check the back of the paper to see if there are more questions.
That's the worst. I've done that before. Like,
I feel like I must have done that at some point. Well, I'm still here, finish university
did you guys hear
and all
about,
that.
like the I think it's like a 40-year-old gymnast.
Hmm?
Yeah, there's a gymnast. I think she's from Ukraine or something. It's a 40-year-old gymnast in the Olympics. One of the oldest athletes to compete. It's pretty interesting.
I hope they get to win
TJ,
something.
Ukraine, be serious.
That wasn't
Get
even
out.
good. That wasn't even clever.
Just
Yes, it was. Shut up.
do remember yesterday, I was watching the velodrome because, of course, Britain excel in sports that we have to sit down in.
Yes.
And we...
Masturbate furiously? You didn't finish the sentence.
If that was an Olympic sport, I don't know what country will win. I wouldn't want to know. But
It would. But to be fair, if jacking off was an Olympic sport, every lady would never date the guy who came first.
Hey, congratulations. You finished it.
See, that was clever.
that was clever. The guy's like, I came in last place. Yes.
Like, here's a gold medal and a date with a supermodel for the night. Go make her happy, son. Thank you very much. I will.
You get you may not get the gold, get everything else, you know. Get a new car, you get a supermodel.
It's not Wheel of Fortune. It's not like Pat Sajak presenting it and just go spin the wheel. Oh, you came last.
Take a look at what you could have won. That's Bullseye's theme. Sorry.
It's Jim Bowen. What's what you call a one?
Yeah. But in the velodrome, it was New Zealand versus Great Britain in the semi-finals, before the finals even took place. And they start on, opposite sides of the tracks. So they're not side by side. They're, completely on the opposite side, so they don't clash in any way. On the last lap, Great Britain are, on the same corner as New Zealand. They're, 6 seconds ahead of them or something. I can't remember exactly. And they broke the world record. And I was like, you did that in the semis? I didn't even stick around to see how the finals went. But if you lost, I will be disappointed.
You're talking about the women's, aren't you?
I thought it was the men's, when it's got, 4 of them going around.
Because the ladies also set a world record that America literally set in the semis as well. It's the ladies in the quarterfinals, the Americans broke the world record that England had set, and then Great Britain, and then Great Britain came back and beat it again.
Damn.
But you're right. It's we excel at sitting on our asses on bikes instead of stand up on bikes, of course, because there's only 2 ways you can do it, and racing around in a circle. We've done
I can steer left better than you can.
We've done it for 8 years now. You think the rest of the world would have this idea of how to cycle, and only America can do it. It's only America and England can basically go, let's navigate a circle. Sweet, this sounds fun. It's what? I can't fathom how we keep breaking records in it though.
Yeah, it's something that literally, how many countries have bikes? Surely this is a thing that's the most common thing to do, because it's
well, not the Island of Man or Isle of Man. I don't know. They don't have bikes.
I can bet that they got motorbikes.
Yeah, but no, it's in the sea. It's a bunch of used fortresses. What are you talking about?
It's the main venue for motorbike racing in England. Well, Great Britain, that area.
Are we talking about the same place?
Wait, you're talking about the Isle of Man TT title, aren't you?
Yeah, Isle of Man is in the middle of the shit. Of course they got bikes.
Wait.
Yeah, no, he's right. He's right, Luís.
I was misled by the internet.
They host the most dangerous
people die at the Isle of Man TT every single year.
Never mind. Sorry. The internet lied to me. They showed a picture and it was another thing. I am so sorry. I'm embarrassing myself.
There was 3 fatalities this year, I think. It's crazy. And you're oh, they don't have bikes. No, they do.
I like how we both went up on it though. It's as soon as I got the grasp of the conversation, I was no, you're right. And we just start hounding him. It's just shut up.
You will learn.
Shut up.
You guys are
British
mean.
geography, bitch. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Well, I apologize. I apologize for bullying the host of the podcast. I'm sorry.
I can imagine there's a few people from the Isle of Man that are patting us on the shoulder, figuratively speaking, now. But it was for the velodrome that I was watching, there was 4 people going around, men, and it was kind of laughable because it's like New Zealand, you guys have bikes, surely. Like, we can't be the only country in the world. You know, America seems to be good at it as well. But like, what's happening to all these other people that actually have like a lot of economy in their country because of biking companies and stuff? Also, Luís, they also.
I didn't
have
want to
hawks.
interrupt you, but I couldn't miss the joke.
That's, I don't know, racist, I suppose, to New Zealand, but I think
No.
that's pretty cool.
Listen, Tyler said, "Come on, New Zealand, you have bikes," and I was like, "They also have horks."
Yeah.
Because, Lord of the Rings.
I have a theory with the Olympics as well. If you get a world record in the semi-finals, they might as well just give you the gold. Like, I know that's kind of bad to say that, but like the only way you're going to get beaten in the finals is if you're like the other contestants finish and you, for some reason, trip over or something happens where there's an accident. It would suck to get a world record and then end up with a fucking silver.
Well, but what if it was like a streak of luck or something?
It's still a
Maybe
pretty good
for
streak
that
of luck.
one time you finished in like 0.0001 seconds less, and that's a record. But for the next one, you might not be able to replicate that.
I mean, you're right, but Great Britain also smashed the opponents by 6 seconds in a race where the previous one was decided by like 0.01 seconds. And it's like, okay, we had to go against you, Australia, who barely got past your opponents. I don't know. This is where I find out we actually got our asses handed to us, and Quirky never lets us, lets me live it down.
Wait, do you want to repeat that and count like 1, 2, 3, 4?
No, I'll let him have this one.
Okay.
Tyler picks England, Great Britain to win gold, Australia to win gold.
Yeah.
I love the fact, Tyler, that no host games in the next Olympics has been their own benchmark from the games that they hosted. So what was it? We got 47 in London, right? Something like that.
It was a lot. I don't keep.
And we're
count of
already
it.
at the same stage now. So we are literally the team at this point, I think, that's going to try and buck the trend. Fucking buck the trend. Damn it.
Wow.
Buck the trend, and we could be the first country to actually beat the medal count from their own host Olympics on the next Olympics.
Unless we've kind of blew our load already. I mean,
I
we've gone
hope
through most
not.
of. We've gone through all the biking stuff, haven't we? So we're kind of fucked now. That's all our
we're pretty
medal
much into the
opportunities.
heptathlon, which we've got Jess Ennis and Katharina Thompson in medal positions anyway. So as long as they both win, I think we beat it. I'm like, yay!
It'll be a weird record set, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like of all the world records and Olympic records and documented historical things that will go throughout history. Congratulations to the country that beat the medal count from their own Olympics.
Does that mean we did really fucking bad at our own Olympics?
I think that's
now
what
we're paying attention.
It's pretty much what people say. It's like, oh yeah, you did good, but you're doing better.
Yeah.
So
to be honest, it would be very easy to tackle that trend. All you would need to do is like say to everybody that turns up at your own Olympics to be like, look, yeah, no medals. You're not getting anything. We'll give you money. I suppose that wouldn't work. I guess 4 years of training, they're not going to give that up. Yeah. Let's say, look, give it your all the next time round, and then we'll smash this record up something fierce.
Man, Great Britain really turned up for these Olympics. They got a 400% turnaround on their medal count. What is up with them today?
At the London Olympics, they got 2 medals because 2 people weren't listening. And it was in bikes.
I'm kind of waiting until if there is any possibility of that. I haven't been keeping up with too much, but I hope it comes a time where Great Britain and Brazil compete, because and you guys lose, because then I can make a joke I'm saving for that time.
I mean, feel free to, but we've always got the 7-1 game to bring back into history again. And that happened on your own doorstep, so.
Oh,
All right, fine. So,
Shit on you.
yeah.
Shots fired.
Great Britain, more like Mad Britain, am I right? Hey.
Get out.
Get it, man?
Get out with your shitty puns. Anyway.
Sorry, this is supposed to be just about sports. It's not an offense to the nation or the people.
We'll see about that. I'm
We
going
do
to
have
take it
more
to the
medals,
government.
though.
I'm going to tell the Queen. She's going to invade your country.
No, don't tell Lizzie. She's not going to invite me
Lizzie.
to the... Wait, honestly, though, I think Brazil has more medals right now?
I don't know what the count
Right?
is.
The medal count
I
at the
saw a
moment is
picture.
USA with 52, China 39, Great Britain 24, Brazil has 4.
Sorry.
Really? Huh.
Yep. You got 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze. I'm looking at the
Again,
tally.
the internet has lied to me. Fucking hell, what is wrong with my sources today?
I shouldn't
Jesus.
laugh. I tried to hold myself back from laughing, but it was literally because Brazil. It was literally because Luís was like, Brazil are doing well this time round. They got a high medal count, right? And then you say 4. And I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not that high now, is it, Luís?
Yeah, at least we're in the Olympics.
But it's always weird when you look at the way the Olympics does its medal chart too, because it doesn't do it in order of medals total. It does it in order of gold medals won. So it goes USA, China, Great Britain on 24, but they've won 8 medals. So Germany has only won 15 medals, but is 4th on the list, even though they've only won, because they've won more golds than Japan, who have won 24 medals.
That being said, I mean, I would rate 5 gold medals over 15 bronzes.
Well,
any
yeah,
day.
true, but it shows. But I would argue that it's a better variation across all forms of sport. Sometimes it's better for a country than saying, "Hey, we've got 5 champion elite swimmers, but we did sod all else in the other events at the Olympics."
Yeah.
So it's like Russia has 22 medals, but are down in 9th on the tallies, and it's just like, what?
Hey, they should count themselves lucky that they're even competing after the
true,
doping
yeah.
scandal. I
I
mean,
like how Kazakhstan has 2 gold medals. I forgot Kazakhstan was even a country after Borat. It's like,
oh yeah,
Kazakhstan has more gold medals than Netherlands, Sweden. Actually, it has more gold medals than Poland, Romania, Belgium. So it's like, wow. It was glorious. Kazakhstan.
What made me laugh, I think it was at the London Olympics when someone from Kiribati won a gold medal for
From where?
Exactly.
Kiribati? Huh.
What?
And
Didn't even know Kiribati participated.
I'm gonna have to go look that up. What's it called?
He gets interviewed at the thing afterwards, and he's playing an instrument and singing a song for everybody, and it's like, that is so cute. This guy has just won a gold medal, and it must be like the first time this nation's been put on the map, and he's representing everything with a little song. I was like,
oh my god,
that is awesome.
That place is so cute. I want to go there. It's
And
like between.
I've never heard of it before, and I thought I knew a lot
folks-
about geography. And then I was like, oh my god, what is Kiribati?
I'm looking at it on a map. It's between New Zealand and Mexico. You have to really zoom in on Google Maps. It's got a population of just over 100,000. It's so cute. Like, it looks like a strap-on, I must admit, but
It's so cute, though.
it does
Looks like
look
a what, Stuart?
It looks like a strap-on. It does.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
It does. Look. Oh, I suppose you can't see my screen.
We'll link it, I'm sure.
Like,
Oh.
I wish I could link dump this seriously, because I'd love to show this. I'd love to show this to you guys. I'm so sorry to anyone from Kiribati, whoever finds this podcast. By the way, I love your country. It looks so cute. But I have to just. There you go. It's like.
Here, I'm gonna save this one. Just so the people in the audience don't get it confused, it does sound like Kiribati, which is a fictional country from Far Cry 4. So you're not going crazy, but it's not the same thing.
It sounds nothing alike.
It is a beautiful country.
Like, the pictures that you see on Google Images are picturesque beyond belief. It
Yeah.
really looks like a beautiful place.
Tyler, yes, it sounds alike. Kiribati.
Okay, it rhymes. But
And what, mate?
to you.
I wonder if there's a Street View version I can go to. Oh.
should we do some questions?
Question
Skip
sounds
over
good.
Vocaloid. Motherfucker.
Wait, I thought you had covered that one.
Oh, no.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
I'll happily save it for next week or something.
No, you can say it. We have plenty of time. I was just suggesting it for the hell of it.
No, I don't feel like it now. Fuck it. Okay.
Fuck you. I think Tyler's gonna try to make the Vocaloid thingy speak for him next time.
No, I'm not
This
going to
would be-
bother.
It would be like the Roosty podcast, or just be an additional 30 minutes of Tyler talking about Vocaloids. So stay tuned for that.
Well, yeah, technically speaking, the way to kill the mood for it. But yeah, like, I have invested money into Vocaloid now. I actually own one of these crazy synthesizers that sounds like people speaking. I think the best way to try to explain what it is have any of you heard of Hatsune Miku?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Same software. I didn't opt to get that one because fucking I can imagine everyone that bothered to get the software got her. So instead I went with Gumi. So call me a hipster, but I have now got a Vocaloid and I'm starting writing music explicitly for that. So yeah,
Okay,
I technically
hipster.
have a singer.
You literally asked for that.
I actually didn't hear what you said. I think the connection acted up.
I said, okay, hipster.
Oh, okay. I'll go
You
with that.
did say, call me a hipster, so... Okay,
Call me a
welcome.
hipster. To be honest, I only had
does
3
your
English options. Oh, continue, sorry.
My apologies. For the audience, in case you haven't mentioned it too much yet, my connection is a piece of shit right now. So yeah, does your Vocaloid sound anything like, "Hello, Tyler"?
Well,
The devil, I mean, Vocaloid. Because if that's so, that's totally the devil.
I mean, you
Seriously.
can make it sound pretty dark and demonic, but
Nice.
no. Normally to do that, you have to take it out of its octave range by quite far. And yeah, it doesn't work that well. But I had 3 options for an English one, and it was weird getting the software because I had to buy like 3 other things to get it to work because I wanted it on the Mac, and for the Mac I need Cubase to install it. I was like, okay, I'll get Cubase. Cubase gets delivered. I then have to wait for an Apple SuperDrive to connect it to the actual computer to install the CD.
Oh my god.
So that came much later. And then afterwards I was like, which one do I get? I've got 3 options for English. It was like, forgive me if I pronounce this one wrong, because it's a new one that's initially Japanese. Fukase, Cyberdiva, or Gumi, which is one that's been around for quite a long time, but it's now got an English voice bank, and it works so much better than the new one. I don't understand how, considering it's still working off of the 3rd engine and not the 4th. So yeah, I'm nerding out about things that you guys can't even relate to right now, aren't I?
I wouldn't say relate, but I
Yeah.
have no clue what you're talking about.
God damn it. Okay, so you get different voice banks for the software.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
So that I bought a certain one named Gumi. There you
Gumi,
go. Gumi.
which is another euphemism for sex.
Well, no. Nice
Yes,
try.
it is. It's Gumi like Gumi, right?
Yeah.
Which sounds an awful like as GOO space ME. And I'll let your imagination do the work now.
If you literally have to say to someone in like some sort of sexual activity to do that, then there's something wrong with you. That's just messed up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worst sexual pickup line in history. GOOME. Gumi. And the lady just looks in and just goes, what the what? You wanna spell it out? And you're just like, yeah. She's just like, just walks away and just like, I didn't win a gold medal.
Oh my god.
Hey girl, you want a Gumi? Fuck off, you creep. Well, I have a gold medal.
I didn't come first.
I got the silver.
Could you imagine? Let's just go back to that. Could you imagine if that was an Olympic sport? The husband going home to his wife. and saying, "I won a gold medal," and she says, "Oh my God, darling, that's absolutely great." And there's like they've got the family around, they're celebrating, and he showed off his gold medal. He's got like this nervous look on his face, and they're just like, "So what'd you win the gold medal in?" "I came first," and they're just like, and they just get up from the dinner table and leave. It's like
he's like showing the medal, but he's got his thumb over what the medal actually says he's won it for.
Yeah,
It is a gold medal, though.
It's not a gold medal; it's white.
God.
It's still got goo on it.
It's still got a goo on it.
It's so fucking disgusting. Right, so
I'm willing to just take something back one sec. A better understanding for Luís. I've just linked to him. These are all of Yamaha's Vocaloids that they're selling at the moment, and they've all got like little preview samples of what they sound like.
Put that on the link shitter.
And yeah, my options weren't exactly that. Well, they were pretty limited considering I wanted to start off with something English, and I think there's only 3 of them at the moment being sold by Yamaha.
Wait, there's one character who is a katana.
Oh, there are some
What
of them. They're not all supposed to be characters. That's just like the box art of it. I guess they started being abstract for later ones because like I think it's VYI.
It is a pretty...
V4. You know, that one's just random patterns.
It is a pretty cool concept. I know that speaks.
Yeah. No,
you know,
I made
the
it say
samurai
some
accent.
awful things.
You know that the Hollywood samurai voice they give to samurais, and every time I'm thinking out loud. You know, if you guys wanna do something with it. This is a Shifty
I'll
property.
happily stop you.
Oh yeah, and the katana goes like swish, swish every time it's swung around. Like it says swish, swish.
I wonder if there's going to be a Portuguese one soon. I'm fairly sure there's been some Portuguese Vocaloid songs
you
released.
Linked me one time.
Yeah, but I think it was from a
Vocaloid
Spanish
singing
one.
Girl from Ipanema.
But I think the actual bank they were using came from the Spanish one. They altered the phonetics. Now
Actually, it's
I'm talking
Girl
some
of
shit.
Ipanema. And
I'm breaking Luís right now.
no, it's wrong. Okay, so questions.
Yeah, you can go to questions.
Questions.
Now, half the fun of this is actually trying to hear what the fuck he's saying with the connection.
Oh, it wasn't clear?
No, the theme you just done was clear. The fact that if you read a long sunny question, we're going to be a bit stuck.
Don't know what question you were talking about, honestly.
I just mean in general.
Oh, well, the first question is indeed by Sanity. Question is, this is an interesting one because it's something we should address soon. The question is, how would you propose we keep notice of which questions are answered and which still need to be asked? So my suggestion is a while ago we realized that both Sonny and even though at the time I don't think I think we had like some miscommunication issues or whatever, and we didn't quite understand what he meant. But I think it was Sonny and Dr. Sparks who suggested that they edit the questions so that they can write answered.
I mean, the longer way of doing it.
A lot from. Yeah,
Sorry,
I know it's asking a lot from the listeners, but if you guys could do it, we really appreciate it. But don't feel obligated to do it because you're really not obligated to do it. But yeah, because at the time we still are not able to edit the forum posts except our own, so we can't really put the answer tag in front of the questions we already answered, which makes a little hard to keep track of them. Or making a list, and that would be us, making a list of all the questions and type down answered. Still have to get around to updating one that Spark sent me a long time ago.
I was still going to recommend getting a Google Sheet document of all of them and then highlighting ones that have been answered, but I don't have the time to backtrack and see what has been answered, so I won't be doing that in the very near future. Unless Luís says, hey, look, I'll pay you something for it. Then I might dedicate some time. Yeah.
I'd love it if the podcast would give us money, because it would be cool for all of us to make money out of it. And the amount of work we put, especially you guys who do the editing,
if you monetize this
crazy.
shit, we would have got like $3 between us, and splitting that amongst the admins. It's not worth it.
Well, but still.
So the deep, depressing cut there at like how much we would probably make with monetization.
Yeah. Oh well. Still, one day, if it makes money, we will all be super rich, or at least $3 richer, each one of us.
Hey, don't knock it. That's $3 you can buy some gum with.
Right? Okay, so, wait, TJ, Stuart, any suggestions?
Oh no, I mean, I didn't really have anything. No.
Yeah, I mean, anything short of, I don't know, making a website specifically designed to give questions. No ideas.
Yeah.
Oh.
But hey, I'm about to start taking a programming class, so maybe I'll figure it out this semester.
Yeah, cool. But yeah, like I said, I would love to get something from the podcast, and also to pay you guys somehow, because like I said, we put a lot, all of us, a lot of effort into it, but not possible.
I don't know about that Luís guy. I mean, he doesn't put too much effort into. I mean, hi Luís. I didn't see you there.
I'm actually really crying inside, but I'm gonna pretend I'm not.
You cry
Ignore
every
this
time?
tear that's falling in my desk. Hey, next question. This took a weird turn. This one was sent by Jim Servac, and he asked, current Pokemon Go team for Team Harmony.
Wait, hang on. Repeat that. Sorry, what was the question?
You leave your current Go team for Team Harmony.
There's a new team? Or am I just completely missing this?
I actually had to do some research. It's like this thing on the internet that, yeah, Jim wrote the question there. Apparently there's this thing going around the internet that some people, yeah, they're suggesting like a fourth team, which is like a team for everyone, gathering the three teams to stop the competition or whatever, or something, you know? Because apparently some people are fighting over Pokemon Go teams.
It's just become more of this, like, it's just a really sad part of the internet where it's like people make a big deal out of whether you're Team Valor, Team Instinct, or Team Mystic. So let's have all my days. If you, hey, that looks like a really cool badge that people made. It's the Lugia Pokemon. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so I actually just had to look this up. Pokemon Go fans seek to end cross-faction hostility via Team Harmony. Would you leave? Yeah, I would actually. Yeah, I would.
Wait, how does this solve anything though? Because
it doesn't.
Then you're like, hey guys, stop fighting. All join one group, and then you get the people that just say no. And then you've got the same cross-fighting happening because you didn't join Team Harmony. I'm sticking with Instinct. They haven't hurt anybody yet. There's not enough of us.
I'm gonna ask a question back. What is the color of Team Harmony? Because I just picked based on like the color I like.
So
it was like
green.
No, I mean like there's blue, yellow, red, and what is Team
They're
Harmony?
based off.
You know,
they're based off the mascots, legendary birds. Like, you know, Team Mystic is blue because Articuno is blue. Team Valor is red because, you know, Moltres is a fire bird thing. And Instinct is yellow because it's an electric bird. And then Mystic is Lugia, which is kind of grayish, you know, pretty much grayish silver color.
Yeah.
Oh, Harmony.
Oh, right.
Cobalt.
Cobalt. Yeah, Cobalt sounds about right. I'm actually reading a very interesting article. Damn it, I had birds on the brain. So
Should get that checked out.
get that checked out. I might develop eagle vision one day though. So team, that wasn't funny.
It was. I got the reference.
So Team Harmony.
It wasn't funny. Don't give me that pity laugh.
Kotaku has an interesting article about Team Harmony, saying that there's an inspirational passage for Team Harmony that was possibly taken from the movie 2000 Pokemon movie, The Power of One, which actually had Lugia in it. I was just like, why? This is way too much of a level for like a fan-made team. But if that's the case, then they're gonna start doing teams for all of them. Because there was the Hoenn region as well, which had like several other legendary birds.
To be honest, I just wouldn't bother leaving Team Instinct. There's no need.
I've barely been playing Pokemon Go. So.
Team Mystic.
Right. Should we do one more?
One more sounds great.
Okay. So this next one is by Dr. Sparks. Wait, it's by Dr. Sparks, and the question is, have you found really good music recently that made you stop and contemplate how beautiful some sounds are?
Yeah, Vocaloid. What? Tying it into the podcast. Actually, I found some really good producers that way.
Have I found any music recently that really made me really admire a sound? No, I just keep listening to Nightcore, so everything just sounds really high pitched and like it's like 1.5 speed. So I actually kind of lose the element of music after a while because it just like because everything just sounds like a very sped up cartoon at that point. So I've kind of moved away from like actual music, and I've just kind of gone to like this. Hey everyone, this is Nightcore, and it's like imagine this at like 1.5 speed. It's like really high pitch.
Tyler can edit that in.
I'm just gonna say, like, this is gonna be a weird thing to say. I'm trying to play Lucio Ball at the same time with 3-0 up, so this is gonna be weird to try and do while on push to talk. I have a problem with Nightcore. They get millions of views, and all they do, like, in my opinion, there may be more like tricks to it. I don't know. But from what I can tell, you're just speeding the song up.
Yeah.
And you get millions of views. What the fuck?
There are a lot of times when the actual artist literally is taken into a different program and there's a Pidgey came on my screen.
We are not exactly in the best position to be arguing. Playing Pokemon Go and Lucio Ball on the podcast. We're not distracted.
Absolutely. So, yeah, it's really difficult sometimes to kind of explain Nightcore to someone because it's just kind of like a lot of the time. Nice. It's a lot of the time. It's one person who basically takes an artist track, downloads it, speeds it up, and then puts it back onto their own channel. Now, I have a question, Tyler, about that. I don't know if you know this. Who does that? It doesn't get stricken for copyright, I'm assuming, because it doesn't sound like the original song.
However, you could argue that it's sampled very heavily. There have been
I'm wondering how some people are able. There's one song. It's called "Angel with a Shotgun." It's got like 60 million views on YouTube, or 60 million plays, or whatever. I'm just wondering how that never got stricken for copyright. Because obviously, to make 60 million views off a video, right, that must be quite a bit of money.
Yeah, that's what bothers me because it's like, yeah, they could say it's fair use, you know.
Okay.
But it's all these things in between, like if they got it monetized or not. You know, there's a lot of grey area.
Yeah.
I am letting my team down. You know that I said we were 3-0 up, we're now 3-2.
Tyler, no!
Alright, but yeah, Nightcore really bothers me. Just because it's like anyone I can see doing it. It doesn't take too much skill. I'm going to get so much hate for saying that, because it seems to have a fan base. I'm literally saying that I'm into Vocaloid, where they could say, hey, what you listen to doesn't have real singers. Well, yeah, that's true, but come on, they actually play instruments. You know? Oh, man.
Yeah, it is a bit of a grey area, but yeah, it does kind of, to loop it back around to what your original question was, no, I'm not listening to anything at the moment that kind of makes me really pleased or makes me really sit back and go like, that's a really beautiful sound. Everything just kind of blends into one.
To answer the question, it hasn't been like a recent discovery, but it does get me to contemplate like how beautiful sounds are. Beirut. Do you guys know this band?
Beirut?
Yeah.
A location of some kind.
It is a location, but it's also a band. I'm surprised you guys didn't know it, but then again, it did like make a lot of success here in Brazil because they used one of their songs in a TV series. But anyway, yeah, I really like them. It's like they probably are sitting my second place for favorite bands. The first place, as you guessed it, the Fratellis, but Beirut is like they have some really chill out sounds. It's usually what I put on when I'm trying to relax a bit.
Masturbate.
And no, not really. No, Tyler. And I was gonna make a joke, but it was gonna be bad on myself, so never mind. It was about the Olympics, that one category we're talking about, but never mind again. So yeah, they use a bunch of different instruments. I don't think I can name half of them because there are some known ones. I wouldn't even be able to name them in Portuguese, just so you guys know. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys check it out. I'm gonna put a link to one of their songs down there, and yeah, so that one.
Yeah, I think I already answered and said Vocaloid. So, yeah, Matt.
Teach, how about you?
I mean, I was kind of so focused on listening to your guys' answers. What was the actual question again?
Right. The question is, have you found really good music recently that made you stop and contemplate how beautiful some sounds are?
Uh-huh. And you guys got Nightcore and Vocaloid out of that?
Wait,
anyway.
what? Sorry?
Nothing.
Yeah, I like the sounds of really compressed, synthesized voices. Continue. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything except I listened to a couple songs from it's a YouTube channel that's really interesting. Postmodern Jukebox. They do like classic
They're
covers, like
fantastic.
sort of like classic jazzy covers and like 20s sounding music of modern songs. Most of the songs I don't know, but it sounds decent anyway. But other ones are pretty good. Like
Yeah, I think I've watched the video.
There's a Mad World by some creepy clown dude.
I still think one of the first videos I saw from them is one of my favorites. Were they the group that did Careless Whispers? And they got this one dude doing the little bit that everyone knows, the old that bit. He's like jogging around the bloody stage and appearing at different places all through the song. It's brilliant.
Not sure.
It's either Postmodern Jukebox or another band that does a very similar style done that, and it was so funny.
But yeah, that's probably the thing I can think of most that I've just kind of listened to recently.
All right. So before we wrap, Stuart, you got a question for the audience?
No, I can't really ask that. No. I'll have to think of a different... No, I don't have a question. Tricked you this time.
Yeah. I have one. So, for those in the audience, would you like to win the gold medal for furious masturbation in the Olympics? Let us know in the comments.
You see, I was going to ask that, but I thought that was inappropriate.
Well, considering everything we say on the podcast...
Because I think that's a blurry line. That was a bit of a weird question if we turn around to the audience and go, would you like to win a gold medal for furiously masturbating?
All right, so it's a question. Everyone, thank you so much for listening. Stuart, thank you so much for being with us today.
No worries. Thank you very much for having me.
Don't forget to listen to the outro to find out how to interact with us. And until next week, bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Tit.
Thanks for listening to the Shifty Key Podcast. The intro and outro music is provided to us by our editor, TDBTyler. To get more involved with the Shifty Key Podcast, you can answer the questions for the audience asked by our guests, or even ask the cast a question of your very own, either here in the YouTube comments or in our Rooster Teeth group. To keep updated with this channel's shenanigans, you can follow us on Twitter, join and watch our group on Rooster Teeth, or simply subscribe. All links will be in the description. Until next week, goodbye.
And don't forget to listen to the outro to find out how to interact with us. The links will be. Bye.
Wow, the connection. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Tyler, Luís,
Tim.
you might want to re-record your outro.
Yeah.
I might want to what?
Re-record your outro.
It mostly all cut off.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
we got like see you next time, and then like you said like a bunch of stuff for about 5 seconds, and then we heard bye.
Oh crap. Okay. Yeah. Action. Shit.